Hello, Internet. Welcome to real life. It is good day. It is very nice out. It's 60 degrees and it's sunny. I'm at work, not big surprise, but I'm on break. I gotta switch hands here because I have a clock to watch. I felt very compelled to speak words to the camera earlier today, and I had them all kind of figured out further away. This is my first take, by the way. I said I was going to say out loud how many takes I've done to make it more authentic, although I realized I could say this is my first take every time I record, but this is my first one. I knew what I wanted to say, but the words have kind of escaped, so allow me to fumble. What I was thinking about and what I wanted to talk about was kind of more detail as to why I decided to step away from YouTube. I'm thinking. So, my biggest fear is actually floating heads, disembodied floating heads. That's like a joke, but also kind of true. It's an irrational fear. I've had it ever since I was a kid. So if you can ever manage to manifest a floating head, it'll make me scared. But I'm more that's my biggest fear. It's irrational. My next biggest fear is the idea that I could become bad or evil and not know it, which sounds maybe slightly more rational than a floating head, but I have seen more of that than I have floating heads. And the thing that's scary about it to me is there's no safeguard from that. So what prompted me to think of that was I was watching YouTube, and I see it all the time. I see a story about I'm not going to name names, a YouTuber who's ironically, coincidentally been on YouTube like as long as I have. So in a way I look at it and go, that could have been me. But a YouTuber who started out the humblest of beginnings as always, and then amassed, I won't say an empire, but grew a lot and then became, I'll say corrupt, but yeah, not who they were at the very least, not who they were. And then it's the same story where they're unaware of what they've become and you can't see it. And that's that idea of becoming something bad, the thing that becoming what you hate most and not seeing it. I've seen that on YouTube, and the other half I've seen in my personal life. And so I definitely didn't like who I was as I did YouTube more. Like I didn't hate myself. I just didn't like who I was. Kind of looking back into the past and my current life, and I didn't know what the right thing to do was, and again, I don't know if this was the right thing to do, but I don't regret it. I thought if I just stepped away and pushed all this off and just said, no more YouTube, just drop all this. Drop the, what do you call that? The grind, drop the goals about whatever. Like the idea of becoming single-minded as far as like running YouTube like a job. I don't like that. I get it. If it's your job, you got to run it like a business, but I don't want to, and that's my choice. Anyway, so what I decided to do, how long ago was this? 2 or 3 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, okay, just cut it off. Just pretend like YouTube doesn't exist. And in a way, I think that was the right thing to do. In another way, it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't the most optimal thing to do. Anyway, my biggest fear was becoming something that I would be incapable of seeing. And I was realizing earlier today when I was thinking about the videos I was watching. That's another timer. Cool, I got 5 minutes at least. I realized I don't know what the right way I don't know what that's called. Becoming what you hate and not seeing it. I know that the way out of it isn't by yourself. That's literally it literally is self-defeating. So it's like, well, if I ever were to try to treat YouTube like a full-time thing, what would change? I don't know if this is the right way, but I know it's more right than by yourself. Is if I wanted to do YouTube again, whatever that is, I need, I don't want to say accountability, but yeah, if I did YouTube again, and that's a whole other video of me talking to the camera about my relationship with YouTube. I might write an essay about that because it's really interesting. But a right way to progress YouTube as a creator would be to have a community or relationship with people that you can trust to tell you when you suck. So if I did YouTube again, it'd have to start with something like this, where it's like, hey everybody, this is what I expect from myself. If at any point in the future I'm not this, let me know, and send this video back at me, kind of a thing. And even then, I'm worried that the potential for, I don't know, I think I'm being kind of vague. I hope I'm not being vague, because it is a genuine thing. It is a genuine fear, I think. I understand it because I saw it in myself. I've seen it in others. I still see it in others. All that to say, here I am 2 or 3 years later. I like myself way more. I want to say I'm happier, because I thought about what does happiness mean, but I'm certainly more fulfilled. Certainly more fulfilled and content, and I like who I am. So was stepping away from YouTube the right thing? Maybe, maybe not, but it's led to me being in a better place, so I certainly don't regret it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it. I have my camera from my helmet, and I was saying that I was thinking about making videos about me at work, because believe it or not, on a Monday job like this, things do happen, so I'll have a video about that coming out soon. Hopefully it doesn't suck. I'm just making it because I want to. I've been treating YouTube like, literally, this is my job. I do other jobs too. So I work, and then YouTube is literally just for fun. And I don't want to get into the idea of the whole video essay of my relationship with YouTube, but long story short, I don't want YouTube to be a job. I would love it if it paid bills, but what I love most is making videos. I love making videos. I've always loved making videos. I'm going to keep making them regardless of my circumstances and if I'm a YouTuber or whatever. And I'm in an awesome place where I just make whatever video I want whenever I want to make it. And that's cool. Anyway, there's pros and cons to it, but I'm just making these videos that I've been making because I want to. And those of you who are watching seem to like them, so cool. Thanks. Glad you like them. Appreciate you all. Yeah, that'd be a separate video, my relationship with YouTube. But right now, based on what I was thinking about before, a big part of me not being a full-time YouTuber, whatever that is fear, honestly. And I don't want to be held back by fear. So I wanted to get this fear part figured out, you know, if I were to choose to do YouTube or whatever, pursue it or something. Anyway, this was a ramble. I don't want to get in the habit of making ramble videos, but I felt compelled earlier, and now I'm acting on my break much later in the day talking about it. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if I suck. Let me know if you want to see videos, or if you have awesome other insights I haven't considered. Because that's the cool thing about YouTube. It's not just a TV on a wall. It's like people talking words on the internet. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope you're all doing well and being good. And I'll see you later.